Hello everyone, how is it all going today? My name is Lions8 News, but you probably knew that already. And yeah, we're already done with all seven chapters. We've got all 7 star spirits, and now it's time to challenge Bowser. However, I'm not going to do that right now. No. Instead, I've got a bunch of post-game stuff that I'm planning to do. But that's not all I'm going to be doing today, no. Today, I'm gonna do something a little bit different with this session. I am going to do the Q&A questions that I'm doing. Because, I made a post 3 months ago about me actually, doing a Q&A because I was actually really interested in doing that. And I got several questions for that. And I've been putting it off for too long. So, you know what? I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna answer these while I do the post game here. I'm gonna answer these questions right here while I'm actually playing. I know this might be a little bit hard to do, but I think I can do it. I mean, it's not a big deal. So yeah, while I start off with fighting off the master for the final time, I'm gonna go ahead and boot up the questions right here that I have here on the community post. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and start with the first question here. SEG asks, out of all the TRG Mario Party videos, which ones do you think got affected badly the most? And he or she clarifies by saying, like, which of the 3 had the most bad luck out of all the Mario parties? Okay, so that's a tough one, because let's see, they've played about Mario Parties 1 through 8 as of this moment. So, a lot to go through. So let's see, in terms of the, I believe from the N64 trilogy, like Mario 1, 2, and 3, I would say that, John definitely had the worst luck from that. Especially compared to, Mario Party 3, which I know nowadays is considered to be the most infamous of the titles, because, well, yeah, it's been pointed out that, yeah, this was during a time when, Proton John's, girlfriend at the time had broken up with him, and that definitely caused a lot more, problems. I don't want to rag about that, because I know, it's like, a lot of people don't like that part, one. Even so, his luck in Mario Party 3 and probably 1 as well was also unlucky. I know Tim had some bad luck as well, and Chugga probably had the best of the third and 64. Then everything changed in the GameCube trilogy when John had the definitely best luck turnaround in terms of the GameCube games, because in Mario Party 4 and Part 5 and 6 as well. Yeah, his luck turned around immediately, and he won almost every single game. And meanwhile, Emil was shut out two games in a row in 5 and 6. He didn't win a single board in that game. So yeah, I would have to say, in terms of overall bad luck, I would have to say probably Emil, because his luck in the GameCube trilogy was absolutely horrendous because of that. And John, well, had the worst luck in the N64 trilogy. He more than turned it around after the game. So, yeah, I definitely have to say, overall, Chucka Conroy had the worst luck in the entire game overall. That's probably what I have to say. All right. So, I guess the next question asked in order. While I get my ass kicked by the master. Whew, that was a tough combo to do. Okay, so next question's asked by Aaron, E-R-E-N. Who asks me, when did I become a Ruby fan? What led me to become a Ruby fan? I think I may have told this story already, but it was during that, well, I think it was like way before, like during Volume 2. It was, I believe it was like during, Volume 2, before Volume 2 had finished. And I think I saw like a clip of that. Like I saw like a few highlight videos of that. It's like just to see a few fights and like how the first 2 volumes were. It was alright. At first I thought it was okay, but nothing too spectacular. So then I just kind of glanced over that later on. But then later on, it was during the few months later, then I saw like the death battle, the first death battle for Ruby, which was like between Yang and Tifa. It was like during the first death battle between Yang and Tifa, and how Yang won. And that did, and admittingly enough, that did get me interested in seeing how the battle was, how she actually won that. And yes, I did learn later on that originally Monty said that Tifa would have won against Yang. And therefore, we got the diploma. We got the final. We beat the final. We beat the battle for the master for the final time. You've already proven yourself stronger than me. You should train by out in the world. Okay, so there we got the certificate. Now we got the diploma actually, because now we're the best, and none of them can contest. I am the best. So yeah, like I said, yeah. So I did see. So yeah, watching the death battle for Yang Tifa did get me interested in that after a while. And then afterwards, then that got me interested, and then I started watching Volume 3 afterwards, which was really damn good. And needless to say, then I went back and watched the first 2 volumes again, and I liked it. It was definitely really good. I have the DVDs, in case you didn't know. I have volumes 1 through 7 on the DVD, because you know I just gotta collect them all. I guess I saw one of them saw the first 3 in stores, and then my friend got me another one of the volumes as a Christmas gift. And then I thought, you know what, might as well collect them all. I mean, I'll admit it. Yes, Ruby, and look, I know Ruby isn't perfect, and I admit it that some of the things I know like things have changed. Like the show is vastly different from how it was in the beginning. And this is coming from the guy whose favorite volume is definitely Volume 2. But make no mistake, I think the later volumes are still great. Like, despite what many feel, despite how many of the people, everybody has said that how flawed the stories are in the later volumes, I'm still a Ruby fan, and despite how everything has fallen, like how things have changed. Sorry, I'm not getting the right word, but yes, things have been different. But even so, I'm still a fan of it, and you know what? It's not gonna change. Ruby had an unforgettable impact to me, and just like I can never forget it. It just means that so much to me. It really does. Alright, now then, next volume. Well, no, next volume. Well, yeah, next volume, Ruby is gonna be something else different. Okay, so now, next question comes from Anna Zixka. I apologize if I get your name wrong. Spelled this part wrong. It's like Xisca, Zixka. Alright, so she says like, let's get this party started. I have 2 questions for you, and it's about Pokemon. So, have you played Pokemon? First part is, have you ever played Pokemon Masters? And if yes, what's your favorite event? I have not played Pokemon Masters. I'm really sorry, Anna. I am familiar with it, but I haven't really checked it out. So, yeah, it does look pretty good, though. I mean, I am a fan of Pokemon Go, if you could tell. I've been playing that game non-stop forever. For the past 2 years, and I'm still obsessed with it. And I'm also kind of interested in playing Pokemon Unite. I believe that's like the Pokemon's version of League of Legends, I think. So yeah, I have not played Pokemon Masters, so I apologize. Now the next question is favorite and least favorite Pokemon for each generation from 1 through 8. Okay, well, let's start from Generation 1. I have several favorite Pokemons from Generation 1. There's Charizard, Gyarados, Machamp, Exeggutor. Out of all those guys, I'd probably have to say, and yeah, this is going to be a cop-out answer, Charizard. If I had to pick a least favorite Pokemon, probably have to be Ditto. Because, like, well, I don't know. I tried using a Ditto once in my, in a Generation 1 playthrough. And I was kind of really disappointed. Because I thought Ditto would be pretty cool. Because, you know, being able to transform into any Pokemon would be a good thing to have. But it's kind of disappointing, to be honest. Now we're doing the, letter chain quest. So, no. Another timing one. Coover. So yeah, okay, now Generation 2, favorite Pokemons would be, let's see. There's Typhlosion, there's Quagsire, Meganium, I think. No, well, I don't know Meganium, not my much favorite, but Typhlosion's definitely one. Donphan, I would say. Alright, now in terms of least favorite Pokemon, of Generation 2, I would say it would have to be... Quailfish, I guess? Because, I don't know. Quailfish just looks kind of, a little uninteresting to me. And if I had to pick another one of my least favorite, not much really comes... Well, maybe Miltank for infamous reasons because of that damn thing. Because of Whitney, of course, obviously. But yeah, Quailfish, I guess, is probably my least favorite because it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of forgettable to me. Yeah. Now, then we're talking about next is Generation 3. Gardevoir, Blaziken, Breloom, Swampert, Crawdont. Those are my favorites of Generation 3. My least favorite, I'd have to say Relicanth because, I don't know, this might be a controversial thing, but I think Relicanth is my least favorite Pokemon because of just like how ugly it is. I think Relicanth is the ugliest Pokemon in the entire series. Now Generation 4, however, is going to be a really big one because that one's my favorite generation overall, actually. There's a lot of favorite ones. Infernape, Roserade, Garchomp. What else? Lucario. There's like, yeah, a lot of too many events. Empoleon 2 is also my favorite as well. So to pick a least favorite Pokemon from that generation, I don't know. I'd have to say, I don't know. I guess by default I'd have to give it to Spiritomb because never used it. Never had the ability to use it, or because I know like the methods of actually getting that Pokemon is really friggin' hard to do. I think you have to put a keystone in like a hole and then meet other people in like underground, I think. Oh, and guess what? You can't even do that anymore because Nintendo Wi-Fi for the DS is gone. So Spiritomb is pretty much never going to be ranked there anymore, ever, at all. Now for Generation 5, yeah, I think definitely Haxorus would be my favorite Pokemon. One of that ones. Chandelure, Excadrill. A lot of big ones there too. Yeah, Chandelure, Haxorus, Excadrill. Galvantula became recently one. Alright, what was this one? Okay, we're going back to Coover, I guess. Okay. So yeah, those are all my favorites. If I had to pick a least favorite from that one, I don't really know, actually. Not much comes to mind. Least favorite. I can't say Stunfisk because for how much crap it gets, yeah, I actually do like it. Same with Garbodor. Let's pick a least favorite from that one. Maybe this is one's a little bit of a personal reason, but maybe if I had to say least favorite. Well, no. I don't know, actually. Well, maybe Superior. No, not Superior. I can't hate Superior. Shit, that's a tough one to see. Who's my least favorite in Generation 5? Oh yeah, well, there's a personal one, actually. Hydreigon. Because of two reasons. Not just because of Ghetsis' Hydreigon in the first game, because of how much terrorizing it is. But yeah, I tried to go for Hydreigon my very first playthrough of Generation 5, only to realize that you can't get it until like level 62, like way past the end game. So yeah, I wanted so badly to get a Hydreigon, and I can't get that because of just like how absurdly high you have to get that. And that's why I have bad memories of that one. But I like Hydreigon though. But I hate it. But I also hate it because of just the methods of doing it. Let's see, now Generation 6. Favorite Pokemon would be Greninja, Alucha, and well, let's see. There's also, I don't know if Mega Evolutions count because they're not technically Generation 6. There's also, yeah, Greninja, Alucha. I can't think of much else. Oh, Noivern's also one as well. Yeah, I know most of those are like Ash's special Pokemon, but I still like them either way. If I had to pick a least favorite, this is nothing personal, but this is more of a competitive thing. But least favorite would be Talonflame because of two words: Gale Wings. Because of how annoying Gale Wings was, because of Brave Bird spamming constantly, and it was just like so annoying. Yeah, but at the same time, I actually do like Talonflame, though. Okay, now we're coming to the end. Generation 7. Favorite Pokemon: Incineroar, Mimikyu, Golisopod. I'm just giving a few examples. I know there's too many more to think of. So if I had to pick a least favorite, probably Dranpa or Pikimukyu. Yeah, probably Pikimukyu. The next time you're in Toad Town, to Miss T. Okay. Yeah, Pikimukyu, because I don't even know what the hell that is. And finally, Generation 8. We got there's Cinderace, Obstagoon. This is off my top of my head. Obstagoon, Berserker, Surfetch. If I had to pick a least favorite from that one, I'd have to say, probably Greedent. I don't know why, just Greedent. Because it doesn't look that interesting. Oh yeah, another personal favorite I like and I kind of would like to use, Phalanx. I like Phalanx. Anyways, so yeah, those are some of my favorites and probably kind of least favorites if I had to pick. Now, next one, that takes care of that one. So, next one comes from Mark Morales. He asks, what's my favorite SGB playthrough? Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to say, there's Luigi Galaxy. There's the Mortal Kombat Mythologies one. There's, yeah, some of the Mortal Kombat ones, like Smash Brothers ones as well. But the entire Smash Saturdays entirely, actually, now I think of it. So I had to pick which one was one of my favorite moments from that one. For Super Luigi Galaxy, I think it's either the dad joke that Elliot told, or the futon breaking. Those were great ones too. From MK Mythologies, there was also the one where Matt gets blindsided by an enemy after he defeated Scorpion. I think you probably know which one it is. And in terms of Smash Brothers, honestly, there's just too many to choose from. There's like the way some of the KOs that they got, like all that stuff. There's too many to choose from. In fact, that's why I made a list from that, listing some of my 20 favorite moments. But yeah, there are a lot of. I haven't watched all of the SGB playthroughs, but yeah, those are a lot of them. Now we go on. Next one we got Mojo1356 who asks favorite franchise. I'm going to. I don't know if you mean by Okay, there we go. I don't know if you mean by video game franchises or media franchise, but if you want video game franchises, okay, there are four favorite. I have four favorite franchises. There are the Mario series, the Pokemon series, the Fire Emblem series, and the Ace Attorney series. This letter quest is going on for too long. Thank God for warp pipes. Alright, so next one is from Shante1188, who asks favorite member of Brain Scratch commentaries. Alright, I'm gonna confess, I haven't watched Brain Scratch more recent LPs of Brain Scratch comms. But yeah, overall, if I had to pick my favorite one, I know this is gonna be a cop-out answer, but I mean, yeah, favorite Brain Scratch member would be Johnny, because I mean, come on, it's John. It's friggin' John friggin' Ortiz. He's always funny in almost everything he does. I mean, that's just it. But I know that wouldn't be fair to everybody else when you think about it. So, if I did pick between Johnny... No, not Johnny, sorry. Johnny again, you know. But to make it fair, to pick between Ryan, Ted, and Lewis, disqualify Johnny because it's just too much. I'd have to pick, probably Lewis. Now, look, I wanted to be clear. I don't hate any of the Brain Scratch Com members. I think everybody in BSC is great. They're all great, especially when it comes to like live playthroughs instead of just like other ones. But alright, Ted is funny because whenever he's complaining about like unlucky things happening to him and frustrations, but at the same time, I don't know, some of the things he says is like a bit too nitpicky for my taste. Big example, and I know this is gonna be a bias, but it's like during the Generation 4 playthrough, which I haven't seen though, but like I know Ted's like ragging on it too much, and honestly, I feel like I kind of take issues with that because I know it's because Generation 4 is my favorite playthrough. Yeah. And I know it's not just Generation 4. I know there's also, I heard Pikmin 2 LP, which Ted complained too much about it, and I know that one was like really hated on because of that. And Ryan is, well, he's not as bad, but he's kind of in a similar case. In a similar case too, when it comes to like complaining things that don't agree with. Okay, and it's like, yeah, I know it's okay if you don't like the stuff, I get it, but like, you don't have to be overly negative about some of these things. I mean, like, I don't know if I'm right with saying this, but like, I feel like if you're gonna like critique or review something, like, if you're gonna like at least list both the good things and the bad about something, even if it ain't great. Like, I like to look at both the positives and negative things. Ted is kind of like, sometimes can be a bit too overly negative about some of the things when it comes to criticizing some stuff. And Ryan, well, Ryan's funny at all, especially when he does his Waluigi thing, Anarchy, Scarpelli stuff. But sometimes when it also comes to like live LPs, he can have no fun with some of the things. It's just like want to get a move on, or just being too serious about stuff, which kind of ruins some of the stuff. Alright, and Lewis, I know it's like, I don't know, I haven't seen much of the more recent Brain Scratch Comms LPs. I don't know, Lewis isn't usually there sometimes, and sometimes when he is there, I guess, like, I feel like Lewis might be the least, like, harmless of the ones. It's like, he's like, the least, overly negative things about stuff. But I don't know, I mean, I can get it too. It's like, sometimes he can be, like, but like sometimes when it comes to like live LPs, like Mario Party games, like multiplayer games, sometimes it's like he's just fooling around too much and causing like, it's just like sometimes failing on purpose, and sometimes I'll admit it, that can be a little annoying sometimes. But again, I want to be perfectly clear though, I don't hate any of the Brain Scratch Comms members. I think they're all great. But if I had to pick like between, besides Johnny, I think my second favorite one would also be Lewis too, because he doesn't do, he's not that bad. Again, sorry. They're all good. Alright, now in any case, now next question comes from Pikachu the Creeper, who asks, what inspires me to keep making videos of some of the highest quality compilations on YouTube? Well, first of all, thank you for saying that my quality is nice. I mean, I do my best. Even if, I mean, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm glad you think my quality is okay, even if I don't think they're the best, but I try. So honestly, what keeps me going is like, I guess like how much more people keep on subscribing to my channel, and it's like I gotta keep. It's like, oh, I do it for the fans. I do it for the people who come here, who subscribe, who review my stuff, any of my videos, or even my amateur LPs. I gotta keep going, just to keep it up. I don't wanna lose my momentum, like lose like how much I'm going through it. It's like I wanna keep going, like as much as possible. Like I don't wanna stop. It's like more and more people are viewing, even though I feel like right now it's starting to slow down, but I don't want to stop. I want to keep the momentum going. Like so many people are expecting me to do so. Like more subscribers to keep building and building up, and I don't want to like lose the momentum. I want to keep going as much as possible. Even though things have slowed down in terms of like video making. But even so, I don't wanna like keep stopping. In any case. But yeah. But even so, I think, but yeah, that's why I keep making videos, because everyone's expecting me to, and I don't wanna keep people waiting. Like I'm slowing down a bit. I can't keep uploading every day. But I do it for you. I do it for all of you. And because, like, just how much I like... And because, like, all the LPs, Super Gaming Brothers, TRG, and, Brain Scratch Comms too, even if it's not more recent. I guess I should probably go back to the previous question for Brain Scratch Comms. Like, I still, even though I haven't watched Brain Scratch Comms more recently, like, I guess maybe because Johnny or Lewis are missing sometimes, I still like them, and I especially love their live LPs when they play Mario Party, or the other live LPs too, when they're together at, like, compilations. Well, not compilations, but when they're together at, conventions. Because, my god, do I miss these conventions. Something fierce, especially Con Bravo. I hope we can do these conventions again one day. Okay, so now... Alright, so yeah. So yeah, back to you, Zombie Darkrai's question. Oh wait, no, that's the next person. But back to you, Pikachu. Yeah, that's why that's what motivates me to do these compilations or highlights. Because because I'm watching my favorite channels making videos, and they see really funny stuff, and it makes me want to do it. And not just that, but it's for the fans too, who really want me to see the videos, so who keep subscribing and viewing. So I gotta keep it going for you guys, all for you. Okay, so now on to Zombie Darkrai of Darkness. It asks me, have I played any Pokemon ROMs on a PC or laptop? I'm not sure you mean by, and if so, which one's your favorite? Now, I'm not sure if you mean that by, like ROM hacks or actual main ROMs. Like, in terms of, like, main game ROMs, I've played, I've done several, like, I've downloaded several ROMs for like, the several Pokemon LPs that I've done. Which are, of course, Red, Gold, there's Crystal, Emerald, Platinum, White, and White 2. And again, if I had to pick which one's my favorite, it would have to be Platinum, because not only is Generation my favorite one, but yeah, it was also because like well, it was the first one I downloaded too. Well, yeah, Generation's all my favorite. If you want me to answer like ROM hacks of Pokemon games, I would say that well, I haven't actually played ROM hacks that much. Well, there is one ROM hack I've tried out. It was called Pokemon Crystal Clear, which is like a ROM hack of Pokemon Crystal, but one big difference is you get to battle any of the gym leaders that you want, like both Johto and Kanto, and you could catch any of the starters there too. You can also, in addition, you could either go to Johto or Kanto at any point. So yeah, which was a really fun ROM hack. I'm not too big on ROM hacks. I usually stick with main games. But yeah, that's one ROM hack I played. Next question comes from Alex Jones Productions, who asks, I found your channel from SGB Highlights, and I'm wondering how the ending of the channel has affected you. Well, first of all, thank you for finding my channel. I'm really glad you found it. And secondly, yeah, SGB ending definitely had a big effect on me, because like when I first saw the tweet in January 2020 from Johnny, I was truly shocked and like devastated too. Like first I was absolutely shocked, and then I was like bummed out from that, because like considering the fact that yeah, Super Gaming Brothers, their channel has been my biggest inspiration, and hell, this channel wouldn't even gotten this far if it weren't for them as well, because like this channel wouldn't even gotten this far without them, because like they're my favorite channel, alongside with the Runaway Guys and Bird Scratch Coms. With Super Gaming Brothers, the SGB also did have a big impact on me as well too, and to see them ending, it's definitely sad. And yeah, especially since the coronavirus decided to like just to end it more quickly, more prematurely. But even so, even if COVID wasn't the case, like I understand why they're ending, and you know what? I do wish them the best. And I know it's like how so many people have gotten like have said every time I make a more recent SGB highlight or compilation, I always see a comment like how everyone's missing them, and it's like, yeah, I know we missed them. Believe me, I know how much it hurts to see SGBs like no longer like making videos. But even so, let's not try and remember let's try and like not remember that they're ending. Let's all keep remembering the good times that we had. All the even the bad times too, good and bad. Alright, now the next question comes from Maxwell Escal. I apologize if I got your name wrong. So let's see, so he says, like, what other channels do you like? Besides, I guess, besides SGB, TRG, and BSC. I guess another channel I would like, I guess there's Rooster Teeth as well, or Achievement Hunter. Because, well, some of the older LPs I've watched from 2013, they're fun too. I enjoy those ones, especially. And some of the older Rooster Teeth videos I enjoyed as well. Other than that, though, I mean, I also do watch, like, occasional Proton John videos and Miss Anella's videos as well. So, other than that, though, I don't think I've watched that many channels. Other channels besides those. Alright, so only 2 more questions left to go. Next one comes from Oddball, who asks, what is my opinion on seals? I think seals are cute. Yes, they are. Definitely cute. But at the same time, they can also be very vicious as well. Now, finally, for the last question, it comes from... Oh, hang on, let's see. The last question, I believe, comes from... Mojo. Mojo1356. Who asks, several questions, actually. First part is like, what's the one compilation video that I'm most proud of? I think one of my most proudest compilations would have to be... Wait, hang on. Okay, you're okay. Well, I'm just sorry to miss the questions. Okay. Okay, so yeah, one compilation video that I'm the most proud of. Again, I think there's several of them. I think there's the SGB Mortal Kombat Mythologies video, compilation video, because I really like that one as well. And it's also, we got the Lucky Day badge, which is a very expensive badge. Sometimes makes enemies fail to attack Mario, which is a really good one. Okay, so yeah. Mojo asks, yeah, there's SGB's Best of MK Mythologies. There's the TRG Screamin' video as well, which I also really enjoyed. There's also, CSB, the Super Luigi Galaxy compilations and Brain Scratch Com's Mario Galaxy videos as well. Well, Mario Galaxy 2. I know, Mario Galaxy 1, Brain Scratch Com's moments. Yeah, I'll admit, not much of a fan of that one because, well, it was one of my older videos, and... Yeah, okay, now we're doing Koopa video favors. So yeah, those are many of them as well. Yeah, and I guess there's also, to an extent, I guess, the Ruby Chibi compilations that, despite being the more recent ones compared to the other videos, have garnered the most views out of every single video I've done. Again, despite the fact that this was all done purely for fun. Okay. So... yeah, next video, next question asked by Mojo, any channels you want to do compilations on that you've never done compilations for on your channel? So I guess different ones as well. Well, I mean, I think I've done, like, made a few occasional Achievement Hunter highlights. Well, but I've never done a full compilation from Achievement Hunter or Rooster Teeth. more or less their more older videos. Because I haven't watched more, because I'm not really watching most of the more recent stuff that much. I don't know. I haven't much the time for that. But I guess I could try one of those ones. Even though, yeah, I'm doing Ruby Chibi compilations. Despite the fact that I'm almost done with that. Okay, and final questions asked. And by Mojo, what games did you want SGB to do before COVID went down? Oh my god, I have several ones. The first one that comes to mind would be, Super Mario RPG. Because, that was the first one that came to mind. Because, I really love Mario RPG so much. I think it's pretty obvious you know that I do. And I would have really liked to see them doing that for their, Summer of RPGs. I think that's how they do it. In any case, that's one of them. Another one I would have liked to see them do, well, I guess it's more like a continuation, but I would have liked to see them do the, Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath one. You know, it's like the, DLC story expansion of the main story of Mortal Kombat 11, featuring, like, Shang Tsung and all that, and all the other characters that are added there, too. Mainly because, like, I kind of want to see, like, their reactions to, how, like, some of the stuff, like, that they found out, like, some of the more things that were added. Not gonna say what, but I think, well, I kind of see one of their, well, actually, I kind of want to see what their reactions would be to, Sindel portrayal, because, spoiler alert, I really hate how Sindel is portrayed in MK11. I'm not gonna spoil it, but just read it, find out for yourself. Like, look up Mortal Kombat 11 Sindel controversy or something you want to call it that. And on top of that, I would have also liked to see just how much oh yeah, and also the South Park Fractured Butthole DLC as well. Like, for example, like because I want to see them play like the From Dusk Till Casa Bonita, because I really loved that DLC in that game. It was really good. I know it's like, I know the Fractured Butthole LP was, well, not as exciting compared to Stick of Truth. Because I'll admit, I like Stick of Truth more than Fractured Butthole overall. And, yeah, I think that's about it, actually. So yeah, there you go. With that in mind, that's the last question for the Q&A. Thank you all so much for answering all these questions, and I really do apologize that this took too long than it needed to be. So, yeah, with that in mind, thank you guys for tuning in to this Q&A video.